Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think an awful lot has been said already about this guy, Federico Chiesa. He's capable of playing in all forward positions, and I like the way he looks in more fluid systems, which often play without a designated number 9.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Federico Chiesa, Peter, who's naturally a winger, but an unorthodox one at that, in which he prefers to take shots from the sort of position you'd expect from a number 9. He's a real winger, come striker, who can cause a lot of confusion for defences.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Driven forward. Gatti does really well to win the ball there. Bastoni. Gatti. Spinazzola. Spinazzola shifted upfield. Retegui. That's a great ball here. That's going to go a long way. Chiesa. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. And it's Fratesi. Out to the right. Fratesi. Tries a shot! He can get that clear. Barella. And here's Retegui. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Fratesi. Tries a deft little ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now who's going to be first to this? And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, well measured. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Barella. Chiesa pings it across. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Chiesa, gently done. And that is as far as they're going to go. That'll be a throw-in. And it's played forward. Barella providing an outlet on that flank. It's really well cleared. Caught offside that time. Gatti. Tonali wins the duel this time. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He has found a way through. Fratesi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He can run onto that. He is just caressing the ball. Referee's given a throw. Gatti aim forwards. And here's Retegui. Italy have a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Frattesi gets good distance on it. And he's managed to get free. Frattesi, and they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Bastoni, Italy, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Spinazzola looking for a runner, gets it away. Di Marco, and here's Raspadori. And he's there to get it away. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Retegui. Raspadori. What a throw in. Frattesi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Di Marco, oh, it's played into the area. Moved on forwards. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Northern Ireland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Northern Ireland have reclaimed it. And here's Chiesa. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Defending, but that'll do. And it's Frattesi. And here's Raspadori. Thinks about the shot. Takes a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Devaney. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Chiesa. Now it's Chiesa. Barella. Chiesa. Tonali. Might be taken. Retegui! Split-second reaction.
Retegui really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Devaney, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
thumps it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That pass has been well intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well read, nice interception. Spinazzola. Barella, gently done. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. That's very neat. That's an excellent interception. Tonali, and it's played forward. And it's Frattesi. Frattesi, and here's Frattesi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
DiMarco chooses to go cross-field. Spinazzola forwards and with intent. It's a quick ball upfield. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Herring after the ball here. Do have a chance to counter here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Big chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Raspadori goes pelting down that left-hand side. That's tidy. Out of play for a throw. Frattesi concedes a free kick for that. And here's Chiesa. Raspadori. And here's Retegui. Now it's Chiesa. Spinazzola. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for goal! Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's found support out wide. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Italy have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. That is lovely. Time to deliver. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Deveni. And that has been cleared. Deveni. Oh, sweet feet. And they win it back again. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. DiMarco attempts a clearance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chiesa! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Deveni. And the shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Italy, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Tonali. Spinazzola shifted upfield. And he's there to clear it. Bastoni makes the interception. And here's Rettini! DiMarco. Raspadori's cross, punched away. Deveni. Italy leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And oh, terrible pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Raspadori, back into the middle. Rettini! Rettini with a beautifully timed run. Out towards the flank. Spinazzola, gently done. Barella. Aim forwards. Chance here to counter. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Deveni. Lovely bit of skill. 2 minutes to be added on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. Deveni. Played out to the right. Barella. Chiesa. Chiesa plays it in. And that's out of reach. There's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He is through here. Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Mutegi instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Clears it away. Spinazzola. Bastoni, over to the left. In by DiMarco. And out it comes again. Tonali. It's run loose here. Moved on forwards. Gatti. DiMarco, forwards and with intent. Frattesi. Barella, looking understandably energised after his goal. And he's well positioned here. But there. Deveni.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the finish!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. McNair shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Barella. Chiesa carries the ball down the right. That was asking just too much of him. Calmly anticipates. DiMarco. Frattesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. McNair moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Gatti. Bastoni. Bastoni, gently done. And it's Fratesi. Chiesa played out to the left flank. And that was very necessary. Barella, Di Marco. In it comes. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Spinazzola. Retegui being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Retegui. Retegui! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Spencer. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spencer. And the shot! And somehow it stayed out. Now this could be a chance. Retegui tries to thread one through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. There's the header! Harmlessly behind. The message is clear, none shall pass. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Retegui had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Hit into the middle. And back out it comes. Chiesa have it back and can go again. And here's Retegui. Retegui! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. Fratesi, up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Northern Ireland, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Spencer. Looking to break at pace. Retegi, who's set up one goal so far. Chiesa. Cross from Chiesa. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options.
Chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's lofted through here. A corner it is then. Chooses to go back. Played out wide. Very nicely done. Gatti gets it away. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Shoots! Away. Throw it. McNair, that's a sharp pass. DiMarco cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gatti gets over and intercepts. Caresses it through. Not quite on the same wavelength. Northern Ireland have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And he cuts out the supply. Spinazzola. Bastoni played out towards the right wing. Proves too strong. He'll try to keep this alive. Aim forwards. Gatti getting this one clear. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Tonali gets a foot in here. Oh, good spread. Chiesa. And it's Fratesi. And here's Raspadori. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Spencer. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Barella, can he spark a counter here? Chiesa. Now this could be... Retegui! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Keeper beats it away, and they've got rid. Spread out to the left, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Gatti. Oh, it's come loose. Well, they could break here. Great defending, strong and determined. McNair. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Retegui. Retegui. And here's Raspadori. DiMarco. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Raspadori. Oh, what a pass! That's been drilled forward. Raspadori providing an outlet on that flank. Header! Nice looking ball. Donnarumma with the clearance. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. That'll be a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice interception, well timed. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's neat. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, shooting chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, how on earth has he got that so wrong?
And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Retegui. Retegui. And here's Raspadori. Raspadori has got himself a free kick. And it's Fratesi. Can he finish? DiMarco. A chance to play it in. Barella. Barella! And that is a routine catch. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And reclaimed it in a trice. Spinazzola. Bastoni. Gatti. Bastoni. And it's played forward. Cleared without complication. Fratesi. DiMarco. Bastoni. Up towards the front line. Raspadori succumbs to the pressure. McNair. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gatti gets across to intercept that. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Delivered with swing. Retegui. Retegui! Keeper always had the measure of that. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Stitch defending, but that'll do. Out for a throw. Barella. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Raspadori. Raspadori's cross. It's really well cleared. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Raspadori. Lobbed in behind. Danger averted for now. Fratesi. And he's heaved it away. So that's it. It is all over. Italy, well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths.